I'm Johnny, you're watching a YouTube Grill, and today, the Weber Connect. How has it worked for me so far? I have notes, and if you want to see other great videos on the barbecue topic, all you have to do is subscribe. So if you've seen my first video, you notice that the first thing that happened to me when I tried to set up the device, there was a firmware update. There has been at least one more firmware update that I've noticed. Now I've looked for documentation to see what problems that update fixed, but I couldn't find any. That's not to say that there aren't any, but the day that I had the firmware update, I went to the Weber website and couldn't find anything about what that firmware update fixed. If you do end up purchasing this, one of the things I'd like to suggest to you is to turn the analytics sharing on. This feeds Weber information just so that they can make the grilling experience better for you if you use this product. This does have a Wi-Fi setup, but I've not done that. I haven't had the need to do that yet. But if I do need to set that up, I'll set it up and probably make a video on how to set up the Wi-Fi at that time. So I've used the Weber Connect about 10 or 12 times. If you ever need additional help, there is more help through the Weber Connect Help Center. Now, my first issue with this device is the relax time. Now, it's always adjusting the time for the next action. Initially, the first relax time, I've noticed that it changes almost immediately. Watch the app for a little while before you set your internal clock about how much time you have left before the next step. Today I'm editing the video and I noticed that there were two items that I forgot to mention yesterday. One was battery life. The battery life on this thing is phenomenal. I've only charged it once and it's lasted about 10 to 12 cooks. So I think the battery life is great. And there's still over 70% of battery life. Also, another thing, and I don't know which firmware update did it, but the temperature actually displays on the hub now while it's cooking. I just thought those were important enough to do a quick little video insert of the normal video. So, back to the video. Now, we have cooked pork chops, leg quarters, chicken breast, and a ribeye steak. Initially, I was also going to cook a salmon. To get a fillet that is 1.25 inches thick, you have to have a pretty big fish to do that. So I didn't cook a fish with the Weber Connect. Now, overall, I think they have a really good concept about this, trying to set it and forget it until the next step cooking method. Does it have its place? Yes, it does. But if you're going to use it on the Weber kettle, you will still have to know how to control your temperature. And if you don't know how to control your temperature on a cooker that requires you to control your temperature, then this isn't going to work for you at all. Now, I think Weber needs to add at least 2 additional steps to their cooking method, at least as far as this app is concerned. They need to add a step where you check it halfway between the time you put it on and then halfway after the flip before it's done. Let's keep the video short. My recommendation would be, if you own a cooker where you can dial in the temperature and you're a beginner, I would say this is a great product for you. However, if you own a cooker where you have to control the temperature, i.e. the Weber kettle, I don't think I would get this product. And I hate having to say that, I really do. But I don't think I would get it. I probably would not spend the amount of money I spent on this and buy it again. But like I said, and I don't like that, because the purpose of my channel is not to say bad things about someone's product. That's not what it is. But I do feel like I have an obligation to tell you the truth about a product and not to try to justify my purchases. That's why I didn't make a recommendation the first day I got it, because I wanted to use it for a while and see what it can really do. Maybe in the future, after more firmware updates, maybe maybe it would be worth it. But right now, if you have a cooker where you control your own temperature, I would not purchase it. Thank you for watching a View to a Grill, and always take care, y'all.